really excited to be showing you around the new Designs feature. So the first thing you might notice is that Designs is no longer up at the top menu. It has a new home. It now lives under here within your projects. And that will hopefully make it a lot easier for you to keep your design feedback organized in the right place. So let's upload a design and see how that works. So it's really cool here that you can actually upload multiple designs at the same time. And that's going to save you heaps of time, because when you're managing a client project, suppose you have multiple designs you want to share at the same time, you just upload them here. You don't need to send them individually and have your clients give you feedback individually. Now they can do it all at the same time in the same place. And you can see here, this is the design container, and these are the 3 versions of Design Concept. And I want to get my client's feedback on this. So I'm just going to give this a name so I remember what it is. It's my client project. Now, the second thing you'll notice here is that we actually have these annotation tools that we've now added into the product. And these are the same tools that you'd be familiar with our website feedback. And this is really cool, as you can now add your own comments and feedback to your designs. So let's add a few comments. And what's good for your clients here as well is because these are the same tools that they're used to, there's no need for you to educate them on how to use them. Hopefully it's intuitive enough they can just pick it up and give feedback straight away. So we'll add one more note here for good measure. Okay. So we've added some comments. Now you might be thinking to yourself that it's kind of getting a little bit messy in here. I've only added 3 annotations, but what if I added 10 or 30? It'd be quite noisy. But that's okay. We've simply added this view mode, allowing you to toggle these annotations on and off. And that's going to be really helpful for your clients, so they can start with a clean slate when adding their own comments, but also come in here and see what's already been said so they're not doubling up. Okay, so we now have this design and we're ready to share this with our client. So we do that in the same way as before. We come into share and we've made a few little changes here. The main thing though is you can now add a message within the email that gets sent to your client, which is really useful for giving them some direction of what sort of feedback that you're looking for. So we'll send this off and my client will now receive an email. It's going to look something like this. You can see here, here's the message. They come view design, and they're coming into the design viewer, the same design viewer that you were working with before. And the great thing with that is that firstly, they can actually see the comments that you've already added and anyone else has added for that matter. And secondly, they can also add their own comments. So they can come in here and reply. They might decide to mention everyone, so they all get the notification. Okay, and they may even decide to add a video recording, and that's really cool. That's a really great way for your clients to tell you exactly what they mean without having to go through the hassle of drawing and using words, which is hopefully going to give you some really contextual feedback on your designs and help you not only create a better design for your client, but also finish your client projects faster. Okay, so when your client is giving you this feedback, you notice how it's all being collected here in the same place. And that's really cool, as it means that you don't need to go into individual bits of feedback within your user-backed projects and resolve things individually. You can actually resolve them one at a time. Now, suppose your client's giving you some really helpful feedback and you want to take that on board and then create a new version. What you can easily do now is upload something we call revisions. And you can simply add another design within this design container. And that means that you really do get to keep all of your designs in the same place for your client projects. So you don't have to go to individual projects or feedbacks. You can now come into the same place. And as you'll see up here, you've got the same tools that you have when managing your website feedback. So you can manage this to your colleagues, maybe mark it as a high priority. You can even resolve it when it's done. Okay, so they're the main changes for the designs feature that I really wanted to show you. But before I go, there's one last thing, and that is the ability to upload PDFs. So a lot of our clients are using our designs feature to upload design concepts or mock-ups of websites that they're working on. But we've also been asked to add the ability to upload PDFs into this feature as well. And I'm really pleased to say that you can now do that. And we've done it in a really neat way. So when you upload PDF files, this gets uploaded the same as all other designs, but we've split out the pages so you and your clients can actually add comments on each individual page. So hopefully that's going to be another way that you're getting value out of using UserBack with your client projects. Okay, so that's the design feature. I hope you love the changes. If you need to reach out for us for any questions, just come up here to help and get in touch.